I believe in the Constitution as our founding fathers meant it to be, which means that my job as a member of Congress should be a part-time job. I should be coming up here periodically to make sure we have a strong national defense, make sure we have a strong national security. In fact, I carry a copy of the Constitution in my pocket, and our founding fathers enumerated the powers of the federal government. And defense is the most critical, national security is the most critical functions of this government. So going into a sequestration where defense and Homeland Security both are going to be cut markedly is totally against the best interest of this country. Frank mentioned that I was in the Marine Corps. I am a Marine, though right now I'm in the Navy Reserve. I'm a lieutenant commander in the Navy Reserve as a general medical officer and currently seeing patients out at the Naval Academy in the primary care clinic there. And the reason I got back in the Navy Reserves is because I do believe in a strong national defense. I believe in, as a Marine, that I want to do my duty to support this country. And I'll do everything as a member of Congress to do so. Founding fathers believed so firmly that the powers of government are very few and limited, as James Madison said in the Federalist Papers, in that they wrote the 10th Amendment. They said, by golly, we mean it. If a power is not specifically given the federal government by the 18 things in Article 1, Section 8 that we're supposed to be voting on, 18 things. If it's not prohibited from the states, those rights are reserved for the states and the people. We've put in place a formula that is going to be disastrous for this country. In my opinion, we don't have enough Marines. We don't have enough brigades in the Army. We don't have enough ships in the Air Force. We don't have enough enough ships in the Navy, enough wings in the Air Force. We need to be building our military, not tearing it down. I know as I talk to Marines and sailors in my capacity in the reserves, as well as serving as the congressman for Fort Gordon, Georgia, and Eisenhower Hospital, our military is stretched to the limits. Families are being destroyed because of multiple deployments, and our military is tired in the personnel, tired in the equipment. We need to be spending more on the military, which is the constitutional function of the federal government under the original intent. We need to secure our border, Frank, because that's a national security interest also. It's absolutely critical. We've had 4 presidents, 2 Republican and 2 Democrats, that haven't wanted to secure our border. We need to do that. It's absolutely critical for the safety of this nation. On the Homeland Security Committee, I can tell you that we have people coming across the border, both north and south, that want to harm us. They want to destroy everything that we believe in. They want to kill Americans. Why? Because they hate our freedom. They hate the principles by which this country was founded. So coming to a sequestration and making these marked cuts in the constitutional function of the federal government is absolutely critical that that not happen. The supercommittee needs to take in consideration that how critical a strong national defense, national security, border security, dealing with them illegal aliens in this country is today. American people want us to stop spending the outrageous sums that Congress is under both Republican as well as Democrat control have been doing. I've introduced a balanced budget amendment to try to hold Congress responsible and presidents responsible. It's the strongest balanced budget that's been introduced in last Congress and as well as in this one. We've got to stop the spending. But going down this road that the House and Senate have put forward with a super committee and sequestration is insane in my opinion. That's the reason I voted against that bill. It's absolutely critical for you, for the American citizens all across this nation to contact their congressmen, their senators, and say, we cannot go down this road. We cannot destroy our military. We cannot destroy our border patrol. We must secure the border. We must do what's absolutely critical to keep this nation free, solvent fiscally, but secure militarily. And that's what Frank and this is all about. And I appreciate all of y'all being here. I appreciate y'all's fight for the future of our nation, because that's what this is all about. We're really standing on the edge of a precipice, staring down in a deep, dark chasm of socialism here as a nation. And the question is, are we going to jump off or be pushed off? Are we going to turn around and march up the hill of liberty here in America? And I think the American people want to turn around and march up that hill. And it's absolutely critical for every voice to be sounded all across this land, saying we must have a strong national defense. We must have a strong effort to protect our borders and to stop this invasion that's going on today. And I'll do everything I can to try to sound that trumpet. And I encourage every one of you and every person across this land to sound that trumpet, because the future of our nation depends upon it. Thank you all so very much. God bless you.